You think the music industry is gonna last much longer?
Nah, it's over with.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was over when Mike turned white. When did Spotify happen?
2009.
And when did Mike die?
Oh,
Who you think winning between Drake and Kendrick?
You don't want to know how I feel about that shit, bro. I've been signed to Universal since I was 17. I haven't got a back end. That means when you turn in an album, they give you payment. I haven't got a back end since 2017, 18. That record label just folded all of its independent labels and subsidiaries into each other. They fired all the heads of the labels, cut off 50% of the people who work in all these departments. Most of those people is us, people of color. We got record labels destroying their relationships with TikTok, Spotify, things that pay out artists. We getting priced out of our contracts. We getting priced out of our imprints, and it's happening in front of our eyes. And while Taylor Swift is fighting for people to be able to have streaming money, niggas is on the internet arguing with each other about some rap shit.
Oh my God. Do you also think that the quality of music that we're receiving nowadays has dropped since when we were younger, or even like a couple years ago? Oh my God, I do. Hi, welcome to the Fools at Night, where I'm gonna talk shit for like God knows how long. By the way, I'm making chicken. It's not ready yet. Yo, by the way, chat, how we feeling about this camera angle? Y'all fucking with this? Or do y'all want something more serious like this? What about this one? Y'all want me staring so deep in your eyes, huh? Is that what y'all like? Let me know, I can do it all just for you. Just for you, me and you. Like this. Tap. I got myself a nice healthy glass of wine too. That's some good shit. So what's the topic of today's video? You know, why did I make some bullshit today to try to bring you over here so I could talk about some bullshit to you? It's for a simple reason. I think streaming killed music. Okay, maybe kill's a bit extreme, but I think streaming has definitely decreased the amount of quality music that we get. So first of all, streaming is great, right? Streaming allowed so many young creatives to push their music out to larger audiences and to honestly build their fan base. So why am I saying like this is a bad thing? Why is streaming a bad thing? Well, I'm being so honest with you. I feel like streaming allows a lot of shit to get through the filter. No offense to him at all, because I think he generally knows what he's doing. You know Miles. You know Miles does not make good music, but he does that intentionally. He knows that his audience does not want to hear what he wants to make, so he makes bullshit, and the bullshit pays the bills. I don't know if you guys been seeing like his most recent like YouTube videos and things like that, how he's just so tired of it because, you know, unfortunately he has to make that bullshit because it's his lifeline, so people know him from. And if he switches up his sound, they're immediately gonna go like, oh, I'm not fucking with, you know, Miles anymore. He's not making the funny shit that he was making before.
Hey, look, bro, I'm done being exploited. I don't know if y'all been seeing it, bro, but they've been on a excessive spam my content run for a minute now. And at first it was cool, right? Until I realized that one thing, bro, they only push certain things they want y'all to see about me to basically and hold my new shit or anything else I'm doing that makes me look good. Let's push this. He a clown now. He a clown. He a joke now. He a joke now.
He's not getting that much money off of his streams too. Oh no, that was not his intention at all, actually. Because his intention was never to be equitable for the artist. But streaming made it so that it allowed your music to get to a wider audience. But even with that wider audience, guess what? They changed the rules of the game, so you can't even make that much profit from it. It's to the point that Jay-Z has tried to make a streaming company that pays artists more. You guys remember Tidal? Yeah. You know, before I'm pretty sure it became like some type of scam or some bullshit like that. And then most recently, Taylor Swift is advocating for people to get paid more off their stream. Think about that for a second. One day there'll be a rapper that's actually making a profit thanks to Taylor Swift advocating for them. So this is like a problem that goes across all genres. Like, for the sake of the video, I'm primarily focusing on rap, but this is not just a rap issue. This is every genre. Streaming affects every single genre because most people will not buy your music anymore or listen to you if you're not on streaming platforms. So back when I was younger, a wee little jit, you actually had to go to a store to buy a CD. The first album I bought was like, oh my God, I bought an Eminem album, and it was the one that had the song Stand in it, because I remember that's how I found that song. But that was the first album I've ever bought, and it's just because I knew some of the songs on it. That's it. I saw it. I was like, oh yeah, it would be a cool thing to buy. I'll buy it. But like, that's how it was back then, bro. Like, back when I lived in Queens, bro, I remember the Farmbria in Queens where niggas were selling bootleg Chinese DVDs and CDs out the trunk, bro. Good old days. But like, that's how it was back then, bro. But you had to go to a store and you had to either pick out an album that you knew the artist already, so you knew what you were getting, or you had to take a whim. You had to go off a whim. And you had to buy that CD and expect that, hey, this is, hopefully will be good. How many people you know gonna pay $5 to $10 to take a risk? No, it's not gonna happen. Streaming made it so a lot more people could upload their music. And guess what? The consumer, us, didn't give two fucks, because honestly, it's free. This is free. I don't care to run up, Miles' stream numbers, because it's free. I'm not paying money to listen to it. Streaming has made it so that someone can send you some bullshit, you listen to the bullshit, and you're just a number in their account, and you go, haha, this is funny. You show it to another person, number go up again. Now the person shows it to more people, numbers go up, and suddenly they're thinking, oh my God, well, we gotta promote this more because this seems like the wave. This seems good. In actuality, people don't give a fuck about it. They don't. They listen to the song once, maybe put it on a playlist, and they barely listen to it. I know this because I do this. Streaming is great for consumers because they get access to such a wide variety of music and this wide library of music. But to be honest with you, it's not like the consumers are really engaging with it or engaging with the artist too much. And the artist isn't even getting that much money out of it.
For some reason, folks seem to think that digital is where it's at, but they can never show me the analytics of the plays versus the pays. I'm always willing to do that. Whenever I had a conversation, I have my phone ready to go into my CD Baby account and show you the analytics of how much I'm getting paid versus how much I'm getting played. And when I compare it to the streets, hands down, the streets wins every time.
I got it on digital, but see, the thing is, they pay me so horribly with the digital sales, like percents of pennies, that I insist on selling these CDs until they get that shit right. You know what I'm saying? But I'm on everything.
So streaming is like a blood-sucking parasite that's draining the soul out of the artist and hooking the consumers on crack. What's my solution? I, honest to God, think we should go back to paying for music. This is a crazy take, okay? Listen. I know this is a crazy take. You see how I'm looking at you? I know this is a crazy take, but honest to God, I think it's for the best. And my biggest reason for it is it's a natural vetting system. Like, are you gonna take the risk to listen to an artist that you don't really give two fucks about, or you never really heard about, but their album's like $10? Are you gonna take that risk? Or are you gonna like maybe do your research beforehand, or like, are you gonna go to someone more established? Yes, the downside to this is that the people that are more established will get bigger, right? Because people are just gonna, well, I don't wanna pay there's so much money for this album, I'm just gonna go listen to them. Or maybe like they'll just go back to listen to the radio for music discovery. I don't think so. Oh God, maybe like how Spotify DJ thing, Spotify will have like a radio section. Oh my God, that sounds horrible. I truly believe though, if the consumer had to go back to paying for music, we'll get better quality music. We'll probably end up with artists who are getting paid more. But, I think music discovery is gonna take a hit. Or maybe, we go through this whole new renaissance where it's like, well, I'm interested in this genre, so I gotta either ask to hang out, I either gotta hang out with my friend that listens to this more, or maybe like I'll ask him to borrow CD, and that helps fix the social issues that we've been seeing in this country, because then people actually go outside and talk, or talk to their neighbors, or some bullshit. I don't know. I feel like streaming is great for people to like sink their toes into genres they never really listened to before, but like there's always gonna be YouTube and things like that, and there will always be ways to get music free. Like, that will never go away, right? That never gonna go away. Maybe if we bring back the paying for an album, we can actually have like a sense of, is this good music? There's a lot of albums that come out and it's like, oh yeah, this is mid. I'll probably listen to like 1 or 2 songs in my daily routine playlist or shit like that. would it still be considered mid if you had to pay for it? Or would you have a harsher critique of it? That's an even better question. Maybe our opinions of music are so skewed because we're not paying for them. And so a lot of this music that we come off of as bad or even good or mid, I think more in the mid and good section, we actually have worse opinions on them if we were to pay for them. I know I'm gonna catch a lot of shots for this. Whole Lotta Red by Playboi Carti. If I had to pay $10 for Whole Lotta Red, I might generally be mad because I didn't like that album. I still think it's like, I personally think it's right in that line of being perfect mid. A couple songs that I really love from that album, and there's everything else. So me paying $10 for that, I'm gonna blow something up. However, my bro will probably go like, yo, this is the greatest album of all time, bro. What are you talking about? Dick rider, dick muncher, you're a dick eater. That's what you are. You're a dick muncher. Anyway, you know, I'm very curious now that I brought that up. I'm very curious to see what people's opinions on certain music genres and albums would change. Like, would the fact that you have to pay for it change? Because I personally do think if I had to pay for some of the music I listen to, I might be a little pissed. But because they're free, it's like, whatever. I also do think I miss out on more music, which, you know, that's another downside to it. If we had to pay for albums again, we probably will miss out on more music. Streaming is so easy to just get it. I pay like 11 or 12 bucks a month and I get the whole catalog. It's like, it seems like a fair price to me. It's $144 a year, which, you know, seeing it like, oh, it's a lot of money. It's a pretty chunk of money. I could pay for a dinner with oh my God. Nah, but I'm really just curious because is streaming good? Is streaming a good idea? It really has opened the floodgates for a lot of artists to get out there and invent a whole new sound or really reach out to new audiences and expand their reach and their capacity. Like, we probably wouldn't have Juice WRLD without streaming. You know, I don't think we would have had any of the big, like the 2016 XXL freshman list. We wouldn't have that, bro. We wouldn't have Pop Smoke. We would not have a lot of these new artists that we talk about. Is that a good thing? Would niche genres have blown up without streaming? Would hyperpop be a thing without streaming? I don't know. I really don't know. The solution to streaming is literally just pay people more. But it also doesn't solve the issue of people inadvertently spreading bad music. You know, you listen to some bullshit a couple times, you spread it, and you accidentally make it bigger than what it was. I also don't think it solves the issue of ownership, because here's the other problem. If we go back to selling albums, who is stopping them from putting some like DRM bullshit in there that says like, oh yeah, well, we're giving you the album on like a temporary lease and we have all the rights to revoke that, you know, if we so feel. Who's stopping that? Because that's what they do on games now. If you look in the terms and conditions of a lot of video games, you don't own that game. You own a license to operate and play that game. But ownership? No bueno. I mean, you can say with streaming too, we don't have ownership of it. So at any moment, they could take down Erykah Badu's whole catalog if they so want to. I don't think they ever would, but because like, what will be the point of that? But they could. So is this a good idea or is this not a good idea? I honestly don't know, because I think there is a problem with streaming, but I don't know if the fix is completely paying for music. I want to say the fix is we should go back to paying for music, because I do think that natural vetting system would be very useful. We would actually like self-vet ourselves and we listen to more music that we find appealing. I also do think, you know, if an artist gets paid more and, you know, there's a more tailored audience at them, because the audience is literally buying their music, the audience is like, they're literally coming back to know, because they have to buy their album. You know, people are gonna put more meaningful music out there, or more experimental music, or they're just gonna try harder in their music because their job goes from like making something interesting to making something that connects to someone that makes them go, I want to take money out of my pocket and give it to you. Like, yeah, the industry's gonna do that, but like if you're selling an album or a mixtape, how many interesting songs can you put on there before they're like, I'm over it, relatively speaking? I think at some point they're gonna be like, I want something that resonates with me. If it doesn't resonate with me, I'm not paying for it, man. I'll listen to it when I listen to it. I am very curious on what other people think. I had this debate a couple times over, and I'm very curious on what other people think about this. Should we go back to paying for music? Should we? I think so. You might disagree, and I want to know why you disagree. You know, the biggest disagreement point I could see is like, what about high school kids, college kids that can't really, you know, they're broke, can't really afford shit. That is perfectly fair. It is really perfectly fair. I don't have a solution for it, man. It's silly, like you gotta work a summer job, you know. If you get lunch money from your parents, if your lunch money. I don't know anything about allowance. I never got no allowance. I got lunch money. $20 a week, make it work. Whatever, bro. Whatever. Hey, you made it to the end of the video. You should go listen to 9 Volt. Yeah, go listen to the Burbers. They're dropping new music. Things is coming out very good, and we got big plans on the way. So go listen to 9 Volt. Go listen to 9 Volt. I know you want to listen to 9 Volt. I know you do.
One day.